The old man is as mysterious as a ghost. 3 men are going to an old man's house. They snooped around outside the window and saw the old man. As people say, that old man is very mysterious and eccentric. 3 men decided to harass and interfere in the house of the old man who was living alone. He put something bad in a paper box and then told his friend to wait outside. Then he alone ran across the street, approaching the door of that house. He put the paper box in the middle of the door and lit it halfway and burned it. He chased but couldn't catch. After a while his friend approached the house again. But suddenly from inside the old man rushed out, grabbed him by the collar and dragged him inside the house.
Get out, get out.
Did not see the friend come out. He looked through the window, see what the old man did to his friend. Then they went to the back of the house with the intention of searching and rescuing their friend who was caught in the house by the old man, but the two just went to the back of the house when things became really terrifying. Those 2 men were going to the back to save their friend. He was snooping away when suddenly that old man suddenly appeared to hit him. I don't know if he can help. But the fate of those who dare to tease that old man has never been determined. And have you seen? That old man's face right now took on an unusual shape with his eyes glowing strangely. What is he? Who in this world can be so strange? Alone dare to enter the house rumored to be haunted. A man is going to the house where 10 years ago a woman who lived in that house spent all her savings renovating the house into a country restaurant, and the restaurant serves breakfast for everyone. But she soon received terrible news. The local town government decided to open a new road and demolish the old road right in front of her house, so her house will have to be deep in the forest. That she had to give up in exhaustion. The tragic woman took her own life inside the bed, but ironically it was only 2 weeks when the news of her passing came out that the town decided that the real road would stay. But she is gone forever with unfinished breakfast and abandoned house until now. As he entered the house alone, he heard a woman's faint whispering voice. A very small voice, even he didn't notice it. I don't know what the voice said either, but after he looked down into a basement filled with water and walked through the living room of the house and looked at the pictures, everything went cold to the bone.
Die kelder wel onder water staat, dus helaas kan ik die kelder niet meer in. Wel een aparte koelkast trouwens, het is gewoon helemaal meegemobileerd. Maar daar buiten zijn nog veel meer gebouwen waar ook van alles in zou staan. Dus daar gaan we ook kijken. Maar hier zie je ook een schilderij.
Do you see in the corner behind the door a dark figure of a woman can be seen just standing there? He continued to look at the picture without noticing a terrifying apparition in that abandoned house. So you think it's the silhouette of the lost woman in the house and the unfinished breakfast? Or what could this be? The nurse was teased by a ghost. A nursing school girl was at home with her brother filming a performance recording for the final nursing exam when this happened.
Verify the client's identity and provide...
Ano ito?
Sige pa din, sige na. O, tara. 1, 2, 3, go. Now that I have introduced myself to the patient... Now that I have introduced myself to the patient...
The light suddenly flashed for a second and then violently opened the closet door. Both were very scared and ran out of the room, but the girl mustered up the courage to enter. Now she is quite scared and does not sleep in her own room anymore, but moves to her parents' room. What are you thinking about what happened in that girl's house?
1 hour challenge in the strongest house.
According to legend, that abandoned house is extremely haunted. At exactly 3 a.m., he entered the house, thinking that he wouldn't be able to stay in this creepy house for more than an hour. He looks closely to see where in the haunted house is, and he soon realizes that the Superman rumors about the house are starting to turn true.
Okay, esto sí me huele mal.
He's only been inside the house for 18 minutes, but he's already starting to hear strange noises somewhere in the house. He kept going upstairs to listen to see where the sound was coming from.
Qué gusto está, ¿verdad? Ay, no mames. No, ya valí madre.
The noises are getting closer and closer in the house. He almost fell into a state of panic. The noises continued to come from right behind him, but every time he turned around no one was there. He managed to shine the flashlight back and point the camera at himself, and then he was gone. When I got to the bathroom, everything turned chill to the bone.
Hola. Empiezo a sentir helado. ¿Qué se escuchó? Hola.
He ran away in utter terror when he saw the pale silhouette of a woman standing directly behind him. When slowing down and increasing the brightness of the video, it almost looks like a face. But that face was completely blank with a white eye, and it disappeared soon after. Only 30 minutes inside the abandoned house, he had to leave the house in the night. Do you think that blank face with a white eye is a ghost, or maybe what?
Video number 1. Ghosts at the cemetery follow home.
A girl reports that an evil entity followed her home after she passed through a cemetery. She said she saw something in the yard and got closer and closer to the house.
Maggie? Maggie? Oh my god. Maggie? Who is the fuck? Oh my god. Did he just move? Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Is he out there? Do you see anything? No, I don't see him.
One night the girl was inside the house when she was shocked by something on her doorstep. A faint silhouette is seen staring in from the outside window of the family front door. Then it moved to the side and both ran to open the door and looked around, but didn't see anything outside the house. That shadow seemed to have simply disappeared into thin air. What do you think that shadow could be that disappears so quickly? You think that something like a person's upper half that is darkening and then starting to disappear when the flashlight comes on as a ghost, and the shadow standing in the basement looking at him and then disappearing as a ghost. I look forward to receiving your comments in the comments section. Please register to share with everyone. Sincerely grateful to you.